Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Fantasy Football. It's time for Game Week 19 preview. Now before we get into that week, let's have a quick look at Game Week 18 and see how well my team did. I also want to talk about a few transfer options for Game Week 19 and I just want to say Happy Christmas to everyone. I know it can be a little bit difficult right now because I know in Game Week 18 it's been a terrible week for a lot of FPL managers. And one of the biggest strategy and one of the biggest thing that I can say is just be careful when you're transferring a premium player out. I was this close to remove Salah for Hazard right at the end for -4 and it could have destroyed my week. So just be careful when you're removing these big players. These players are expensive for a reason. It's because they got a high chance to score a lot of goals, score, I don't know, get some lot of clean sheets and a lot of points for your team. So just be patient just a little bit before chasing the points. I think that's the best strategy to go for right now. So for Game Week 18, it has become one of the worst game weeks for a lot of FPL managers. A lot of people transferred in premium players and their players did not perform or brought any points back. A lot of people took some hits for even more. So it has become one of the worst game weeks for a lot of FPL managers. For me, on the other hand, it's been okay. It's been an average game week. I think that Everton versus Spurs helped me a lot. I got a lot of points from that game. So 50 points, 55 was the average. No hits. I made one transfer and I'll go through the transfers what I made. 20k. I lost 5,000 rank. It's okay. I mean, for me, to be around 30 to 20 is fantastic at this position. If I just want that 1 week. That 1 week I get like 80 or 90 just to push me into that top 10k. But we'll see. Still happy, and yeah, I'm just loving it so far. And if you are like below 100k or something, just do not worry. There's a lot of game weeks left, and Game Week 19 is just around the corner. Just heads up and go again. Trust me, and I'm here to help as much as I can. And plus, I'm here for the long run, guys. New Year, all this kind of stuff. I'm here. I'm gonna make some videos. So subscribe, guys, if you want to see some videos. So for my team, Patricio with 2. Didn't really expect Wolves to actually keep a clean sheet against Liverpool. Liverpool played really well and they are looking like the team that could win the Premier League. So I brought in, basically I removed Trent Alexander-Arnold for David Luiz. Now I know a lot of managers said, hey, you should have, kept him for next game. I guess he can play and he should play because he is actually fit to play. But they might give Klein another chance. And to be honest with you, there is a reason why I bought in David Luiz. Not because I was, I wanted them clean sheets all the time or anything like that. It's because I'm trying to get rid of Alonso and I want another Chelsea defender. David Luiz is one of those cheaper options, like a cheaper premium defender option, I'll say. He's still expensive, but he's a little bit more cheaper than most, and he's doing pretty well. I mean, let's have a quick look at the transfer and then see the points. Look, he's in that top 5. He's bringing the points. He's bringing these consistent points. That's what I kind of need now. My defense are not bringing me the points, and like the early part of the season. So the plan was to the plan is to bring him and then slowly remove Alonso. Alonso is too expensive, and I'm not saying Alonso is bad. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying that. I'm not. Think carefully, right? 7 million. I can do so much with that. I can remove what 5, yeah. Let's just say it's a 5 million, 5, 6, 7. That's 2 million that I can use to upgrade something else. Maybe I can go for another striker, maybe get someone like Rashford, something like that. Anyways, we'll see. Lucas Dean, -1. Everton conceded 6 6 goals, which was crazy. That was an amazing game. We want more games like that. Now with this Alonso and David Luiz, they lost against Leicester City at home, which was a shocker itself. And yeah, kind of hurt. And Felipe Anderson, 2 points. It's just this West Ham side is so inconsistent, losing at home against Watford 2-0. But the good thing is, Arnautovic is slowly coming back, so it's giving the creators, get some points on the board. Bernardo Silva, now I know, hear me out. I know Bernardo Silva is my team. I know a few people told me, what the hell is he doing here? Well, he's just a placeholder for another player. And I couldn't fit Sané into my team for those 2 games, the Everton and Crystal Palace. And I thought, I want a Manchester City player, or I want a player who can I go for that? He's got great fixtures. And I thought, you know what? Let me just go for him. It was a punt. Didn't really work out. Did get an assist though. 5 points. And yeah, he is going to go. And he's already gone. Sterling has been disappointing. This captain option did not work out really well. I think that's because... Not because... a lot of the top 10k had Sterling as their captain. That's probably why my ranking didn't drop too much. Because a lot of people in that area captained him. I know a few people are thinking to remove him. The best advice I can give you is just kind of stick with the premium players that you have. If you keep chasing the points, you might be chasing for years to come. Salah, bringing the points. I'm so happy that I kept him. I could have removed him against this Manchester United. I was so close. I should have removed him that time. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe get him back. But I thought, you know what? He's got 2... he's got Wolves and he's got Newcastle at home. And even this Arsenal game is pretty decent for them. I thought, you know what? If I holded him on for that Manchester United game, I might as well keep him. So now I kept him. Richarlison with 5 points. Got that assist. Fantastic to get something bought off early. Maybe this means that he's definitely going to play the next game. Raul Jimenez, didn't really expect him too much to get anything from that game, but it's fine. He's been bringing consistent points. And Kane, wow. Yes, sometimes Kane can hurt your feelings, and sometimes he can do really well like this. 2 goals, 1 assist. 15 points, bonus 2 points as well. Song actually got a lot of points in that game. And just that Tottenham side did really, really well. So really happy, saved my game week. So overall, it was an average week. Should have done better. It's okay. Got that average points. Still happy. Still around 20k. So let's see what happens in game week 19. So this is my team setup for game week 19, and I'm actually very, very happy with this team right now. This midfield looks so good with Kane as well. This defense is a little bit weak, I guess, or I might need to change 1 or 2 players around. I want that solid defense, so I might go back to that premium defenders or strong defenders that are expensive, that could get me a lot of points. Like Van Dijk did. I think he is on form right now. He's probably one of the best defenders. Him, Trippier, Robertson, players like that. So yeah, I mean, this midfield here looks fantastic. Now my new player is Martial. Now this ain't a knee jerk, or this ain't something where I was like, oh my god, Manchester United done well, I need to go and jump and get it. No, look, we all know what that team can do. We all know what Manchester United can do, right? They just needed to be released. They got so many good players, so many good options, good value for money as well. And plus, I had Martial before, did pretty well for me. I've removed him, and now got him back. And these fixtures, especially these next 2 fixtures, are incredible. I'm not saying he's going to start every single game, and I'm not saying that he is the best option. You got Lingard, you got Paul Pogba, and of course Rashford up front. Now, I had Bernardo Silva here, and I removed him, and he was a perfect fit for my team. And that's why I added Martial. Plus, Martial plays not in the midfield; he plays up front. In our up front top three, so gives him a higher chance to actually score. And yeah, I mean, I could have got Rashford, but I didn't want to take that additional 4-point hits and stuff like that. This is a free transfer, and if I really wanted to, I could remove Alonso and bring someone like Van Dijk. If we look at Van Dijk, if we just go and have a look, 97 points, that's fantastic. 1 goal, 2 assists, and I think he can score or get an assist very, very soon. He's getting to that attacking, he's really good in the air. And fixtures are not too bad. Yes, there is Arsenal and Manchester City, but I can see at least 2 clean sheets in the next 5 games, or maybe even 3, maybe even more. And plus, he is the main guy in that defense. There's going to be no rotation for him. You can't take that risk. And he is a machine. And yeah, bringing him in like this, right? I will take that 4-point hit, but I think it's worth it. Then I have a decent defense. So I have 2 premium defenders, and I have 1 cheap ones that I can use 1 every week. I love that. I actually like that so much. So that's my plan. Now, of course, a lot of people are going to be talking about Manchester United players. They won, against Cardiff. Now, I know it's just Cardiff, right? Even Jose Mourinho could have won that game. But they're just... I feel like something's going to happen. Plus, the new manager is going to go back to Old Trafford at home. Oh, all those things where when a player... signs a contract, or it's his birthday, or the player played like 100 games or something, like a milestone, something always happens. So I thought, you know what, let me get one of the Manchester United players, and I hope he plays. And that is about it. That was my team. Salah's going to be my captain. Yeah, Salah or Kane for me. And I'm just keeping the rest: Sterling, Richarlison. I've got a lot of players playing away. Wan-Bissaka comes in to my defense. This is why you need these cheap players, because Wan-Bissaka is actually really good, keeping a clean sheet. I do think Wolves can do really well here. Maybe I might even keep a clean sheet here. So yeah, I'll see. You let me know in the comments below if I should remove Alonso for Van Dijk, and then I have a better structure into my team, so I don't take a risk with 2 players. And yeah, and let me just have a quick look at the transfers, just to give you guys some options. So guys, this is the transfer options that I recommend that you guys go for the next game week. Now, I know there's a lot of Manchester United players. I'm not biased. I'm just going with my gut feeling. Let's just talk about Manchester United right now. These are the options. I would stay away from the defense for now until we see a good structure. Now, as you can see, Martial 7.3, Lingard 6.8, 7.9, and 7 million Rashford. These are decent price tags to swap with another player in your team and bring them players in without taking a hit. So it all depends on what kind of money that you have to kind of swap with. So any of these players can do well. We just need to wait for Lingard to kind of be more nailed on. The penalty that he took, Paul Pogba gave that penalty to him to actually take. So it looks like Paul Pogba is going to be continuing. Maybe if he's a nice guy, he might give the penalties to someone else. So it's not... I don't think it's 100% from him right now, because he keeps giving these penalties away. He's like, hey, you can have it. And I would go for Martial or Rashford. And if you do have the money, maybe go for Paul Pogba. I don't know. All of these transfers are a good option. With Rashford though, because a lot of people's going 2 up front, it's a bit difficult to get him into the teams with that price tag of 7 million. A lot of people's got cheap attackers, and you might need to get money elsewhere to kind of upgrade. But yeah, these are some of the options. Song, of course, now 21 points. This guy is just on form. Plus, these 2 home fixtures are incredible. If you have the money, bring him into your team. He's only going to play a few games, so just be aware of that. Of course, Harry Kane's in here as well. And Ings here, 5.6. He's back. 3 goals in the last 2. He's on penalties, which is fantastic. And this fixture here is not bad. And I know there's some difficulty fixtures here, but 5.6. That is really good. So if you want to get like a cheap attacker, then go for Ings. I'm telling you, that is a good buy. He can probably even score against the big team because of that penalty option. We've got Salah because it's going to be the highest captain choice with Kane. Van Dijk because of these really good fixtures. There is this Manchester City, but I do think they can beat Arsenal at home, because at home Liverpool is really good. And Trippier, some player that I was thinking about, something a little bit different. Not many players own him. These 2 home fixtures looking really good, but there is a lot of rotation risk with him. Just need to make sure that if it's nailed, then maybe I might go with him, because he could get me a lot of like assists and a lot of points like this 11-11. So that is about it. Sorry if this video was a little bit more longer than usual, but I want to give you guys as much as content as possible in one video. It's busy times, and I want to try and schedule everything in one video. Went through game week 18, a little bit of 19, and gave you guys a few transfer options to think about. Okay, enjoy your game week, and let's see if this video can get up to about 100 likes. It'd be incredible, and I will continue, and I'll see what I can do after game week 19 and give you guys another video for game week 20. Wow. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. You guys being amazing. Good luck with your game week, and yeah, see you guys next time. See ya.